Look at how sunny. And it's actually above freezing today, so we're gonna do the thing. This thing. Got myself all set up here so I don't, whoa, ice. So I don't have to freeze my bum. And I got a new this. Oops, wait, there's things up there. We're gonna walk on that blanket too. Holy butts. Whew. That probably just pulled something. Yay? Yeah. Okay. There we go. So I got a thing. And it's not open yet, but I will link this thing. This is a so the replacement hatch gate is what it is. Specifically, that, and I'm going to see if I need to bust out YouTube instructions to use it, or if they've included sufficient instructions. And that's my packing slip. Yeah, that's my packing slip. Oh wow, I didn't think it included the... It's not supposed to include the decal, but it looks like it has a Toyota decal with it after all. I sure don't need that. I don't care if it says Toyota on the butt end of the thing or not. Let's see if we can get this open. That's some heavy-duty tape involved, huh? Okay, and it's actually sealed up at the ends. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any instructions at all. So, I did watch an install video earlier. Okay, so in the original design, there's literally only pins holding it in. I did keep out, I did keep the nuts. They're buried. Where are they? Which is good, because I don't think this comes with the nuts. Yeah, this is a lot better than the one I... I hope these aren't too rusted. I have gloves. It's above freezing though, so I don't particularly... Oh, jeez, these are really rusted. Oh no, that just crumbled. Oh, that's gonna be bad. If I can get any of them to loosen up, I might be able to crack that one off. Alternately, I might have to drill those out at their core, because that's really bad. Where's my P&B? It doesn't have the word "and" in it. It's just PB. Should have put this on last week. And prep. Because it takes a while to penetrate. It doesn't just like work right away. It'll take like 24 hours. And lordy, does it stink? I'm just saying. These wee little things. Oops. There are times when someone else with a camera would be very nice. Well, I brought out the extension cord, drill, and that is definitely the only hope I have of getting the proximity key thing working, but I still don't see how I'm going to get that escape latch. Okay. Those are all just glued in, and the back of it looks like that. So I didn't really have to drill them because once I started trying to pry the screw head off, it let go of the glue first. And apparently I was off center on most of these going down the shaft of the screw because they're just kind of off to the side. Not really sure what I'm going to do about that. The weird thing is, like, that darn thing don't even work anyway, so I might just not even bother with it. But now it should fit. If it doesn't, then there's a couple of zip ties I can go get cutters and slide this piece of plastic out. This is just getting the electronics free of the old thing. Oh, jeez, it does not fit too well. This gasket doesn't even want to go through. It's not coming off no matter what I do, but at least it's rubber. Okay, so that's through. This, yeah, I think I need to cut that little zip tie right there. And then slide this bit of plastic out. and then it'll go. Remote entry doesn't work anyway. So, like, what was the point of all of that? Except I really don't want to cut wires. That would be bad. Alright. Here's the thing. I'm going to keep this piece of metal, but I'm not actually going to reattach the remote entry or the proximity reader button. It does not work in this particular car. It's actually moving now. I'm not really sure how to get this out of here. It doesn't work in this particular car, and that's totally fine with me. In fact, looking at some of the things that people, gosh darn, my phone doesn't want to stay in my pocket. Looking at some of the things that people have been saying about what you have to do if it does, I'm not too keen on having a proximity, because I am thinking about using this as a little hotel room on trips. Stuff like that. And when you use it like that, if your key's in the car and someone walks up and pushes the button, well, guess what? There we go. Guess what? That key's proximate. So, I'm gonna have to fish a few more screws out of the lift plate. This is taped, and that's fine, but I'm gonna move some of the tape. I like the fact that it's taped. The tape seems to mean that this crap isn't going to fall off. So fish the wire and the gasket. And this little nub of a plug back through here. Again, the fact that the videos on this are only 3 to 7 minutes long is a lie. My opinion is that that's a lie. Okay, the tape's in the way on that side. Yeah. Fold that out of the way because it is also putting this on. Alright. Okay, plug them a thingy, kind of, sort of back. Oh, where to put those screws? Let's play the where to put those screws game. This one I'm not gonna step on. Little wire retention bits. So it goes right in there. And this, if I ever do get all that metal crap free and clear, this is where it would go. So there's a wire clip here, kind of like there, and then this is the gasket that leads into the body of the car. And while it's out, I probably should rewrap that with electrical tape. Bird. Oh, it went. Oh well, I missed it. Let me go get the electrical tape. So for starters, just because I can't find it. My legs are cold. My fingers are fine, but my thighs feel refrigerated. Don't like that feeling. Monkey wrench. Right. I think the socket sets are, yeah, hexes are down. Good luck getting this to open, Noah. Alright, whatever I broke, it's fine. I don't care. Is this it? Yeah. 10mm, never used. I thought I used it. Yeah, I used it. I just put the lid back on. Great, okay. Let's see if this is the right size. Oh my gracious. So I need a deep socket of a different size that I don't even know what size it is. Great. Wonderful. Huh. Well, let me start by getting some P&B on there. This is gonna make the interior car stank. Whoa. Outside too, I guess. Is this a 10? Is this some other size actually? Oh, that's a 12. So I do need a deep 10. Ugh. Okay. Right. I might need to go to the auto parts store down the hill. Maybe they have a no contact window. Hope they're still open. Because I can't leave out like that. Yeah. Let me call them. As you can see, we're starting to lose light here. It's starting to be sunset time, but I'm not done. So I have second round of tea. Brought out gloves this time. I do have a big light, but I don't know. Yes, it's a different hat. I don't know how much longer this is going to take. I really want to finish it tonight. And yeah, this is a whole ordeal. So what I'm actually thinking is to put you in time lapse again on this. I did move the car up a bit so that I'm not nearly as much needing to walk over ice. And I think the rest I'm just gonna fast forward and we'll see how far I go. I've got free spinning screws. I've got the right size socket now. I did run down to the store, and I also got a magnet for retrieving things I drop out of the body of that thing. So that'll be good. But yeah, this is not going to be easy. The last few steps, yeah, it's just rotating because it thinks it's designed that it should be stuck in the plastic, but the plastic is broke off underneath it, and so that effect of it being like a galded screw, it's not really helping. So I have decided that I'm basically just gonna poke at that that piece that's supposed to hold the remote entry button against it. I'm a little worried that if I poke the button, or if somebody else pokes the button might just fall into the casing, and these screws are not the easiest things to deal with. So I probably won't put the back panel on yet. Probably just going to get this thing installed and then leave the panel that's supposed to cover the interior off. Alright, we're going to flip to fast mode. But this gives you an idea that these kind of projects, they make them look easy. Like the instructional videos I've found are 3 minutes and 7 minutes long, and they're done by experts, which is great. But, you know, this gives you an idea of what a complete amateur doing it is like. Maybe nice to know, maybe useful. Alright, fast mode it is. Alright, so what we got is it works. I need a nut of unknown threading. I'm gonna put this one just on the tip of this screw if I can. Weirdly enough, the old screws... No, I can't, can I? Nope. Nope, can't do it. Weirdly enough, the old screws have like a narrower threading at the tip. Can't get my hands up in there well enough to do that, which is understandable. And I can't tell if that's true with the new screws or not, but yeah, that one bolt that the square head snapped off instead of unscrewing, I can't get this to budge. I have a monkey wrench, which will be overkill, but might clamp it well enough to... kind of hoping it can go down in instead of have to come backwards, because I did crush the threading trying. But the one thing that this kit doesn't come with is the nuts, which is, in my opinion, stupid. What would it cost you to include 4 effing nuts? So, the rusty chassis. Yeah. I'm not convinced that everything lines up perfectly, because the little clips that are supposed to just kind of hold it in while you screw it in wouldn't click in, which is strange. But here, let me. Nope. What the heck was that? Don't know what that sound was. Check that out. It works. I did not put the Toyota thingy on here. I think I would have had to do it while it was off, so I'm probably not going to at this point, because I don't think I'll be taking this back off. But yeah, if Advanced Auto can help me get a new, I mean, heck, maybe even 4 nuts, because they were all rusty. Every single last one of them was rusty. And if I can trade those out before they're galded to the new screws, that would be better. Stupid that it doesn't come with new ones. I didn't drop any though. There's none in them. inside. I didn't have to bust out the battery. Or, magnet. Words are hard. So, yeah. I have a functioning car. I want new ones of these screws. I don't want to tighten these the whole way in. The ones that are holding the rubber that covers this are, like, you know how aluminum gets brittle? Yeah, they're like that. So, yes, I could put the decal back on whenever I am taking apart. That is way more stable. I'm glad I spent the extra $14 for the one with the metal inside. Because as you can see, it's only held on by three brittle plastic points. That, in this case, 1, 2, 3. And then that one hooked in, but it was still just attached to brittle plastic. And then, I don't know, does this unscrew? No, it just pops in, maybe? I don't know. So if it just pops in, then yeah, sure. I don't know. I'll probably cover it, though. If not, I'm probably going to want to put some sort of plug or something in those holes so it doesn't just fill up that with water. But the sun's not down yet. And I've gotten to this to a point where I can call it a night. The inside of my car is gonna smell like PB Bolt Buster and need to have the windows down because I'm actually I get headachy, woozy, and a little bit high, which is not good while driving from the bolt breaker type oils. I know this from riding the bus. They use this stuff on the bus often enough that I am familiar with it. So yeah, these screws, I'm going to unscrew one of them, and I'm going to take this eventually to an auto parts store. I don't know. Do I want to go today? They're not closed yet. The sunset's real pretty. They're not closed yet, so I could. I don't know. That's a tough call right there. We got another real pretty sunset, huh? How about that? Oh, tripods. Aren't they nice, huh? You can actually level things. So I'm gonna think about it with going down to the auto parts store again. I might just do that and see if they have the screws, 2 screws like that and 1 nut, but really I need 4. And if so, while I have it all took apart, I could finish it correctly, you know, and that would be very nice. So I will let you know what's next. Okay.